Hi, I've read a lot on the eating disorder community about liquid calories, and it's interesting to me because I can honestly say it really wasn't quite the obsession for me during my eating disorder. And I'm not sure whether for some people it's born a little bit out of the heightened cafe culture that we're in recent years, of everywhere you go you can buy kind of 25 different varieties of how to have the perfect latte, whether that's, with this kind of whipped milk, that kind of cream, that kind of sugar coating, whatever it might be. I don't know whether some of those things generate an extra level of anxiety about what we consume, but as I say, for me, liquid calories hadn't been the biggest deal in the world. What I would say, however, is actually milky drinks and drinks with some extra calories were quite a vital component for me in adding them in at a time when I found it difficult to eat huge portions of food. I did have to add a milky drink in alongside my snacks in between meals during the day. And I'd be really interested to know how that sits with other people, and whether, particularly if you have had to challenge liquid calories, whether it's been helpful to you to have more nutritious drinks as part of your recovery diet. I know also that for some people that have been through community care with their eating disorder, they may have used things like Fortisip or Ensure as their liquid calorie consumption to help them get back on the right track in terms of their nutrition. Does that help or does it hinder? I don't know. For me, I couldn't ever stomach those. I found those really hard work. So I committed to having at least 3 hot chocolates a day. And that was always, proper milk, proper powder. And you've really got to challenge yourself with stuff like that. So it's kind of not going for the low calorie option, and it's not always, unless you're kind of dairy intolerant, it's not always going for the lower calorie this, that or the other that you add into that. And if you normally have had sweetener before you had your eating disorder, well, then you need to get back to that. And so for me, liquid calories were really important. And I would just urge you to think about that, and just to say, actually, if you're struggling to get your stomach used to just getting back to normal, then don't use it as a kind of substitute for having your meals as well, but actually in between times with your snack during the day, if it's kind of when you're having a couple of biscuits in between your meals or whatever, do try to get the extra calories in with your hot milky drinks, because it's a comfort blanket and it really will help no end. I think we underestimate how important the hydration side of things is, and our kind of desperately fighting for recovery body will really thank you for giving it some extra nourishment through what you drink as well as what you eat. So give that a little bit of thought. I sometimes think perhaps we just pay attention to the sort of nature of the food that's on our plate, and not also what we're hydrating with. So it's just my 2 pence worth, and I hope you can get back to a point where you find liquid calories is something that you look forward to, and find that opportunity to head towards the kettle and pour something nice in your favourite mug and enjoy it, rather than seeing it as something else that you've got to challenge mentally. Okay, take care, have a good day, go put the kettle on.